Hey guys, this is Ed here from Detected Metal Detecting. I've got the Nokta Legend on the bench today. This is a high performance all-round metal detector. I personally use it in the goldfields, beach, parks, and underwater in salt and freshwater. I really wanted to introduce it properly today and go over its top 10 features. Let's get into it. So we're gonna get straight into it with our number one top favorite feature of the Legend, and that is definitely its 4 preset search modes. The Legend comes preloaded with 4 modes for different environments. So you've got park, field, beach, and goldfields. Those are extremely well set up. They are turn on and go search modes. Basically just put it in whatever one is closest to the environment that you're going to and go. And all you have to do to change between those search modes is either press this left or right button to go between the 4 search modes, which you can see up the top here, and just start detecting. There are, however, advanced features you can get into later in your detecting career. However, most people just start out or continue just using the modes how they come out of the box. So what makes those 4 search modes so special is that they're all completely unique. Now, the Legend uses multi-frequency technology, meaning it uses search frequencies between 4 and 40 kilohertz. Now, for example, each of these modes uses different groups of those frequencies ranging between those 4 and 40 kilohertz. So, for example, in the beach mode, you actually get a certain weighting of frequencies that gives you the best detection depth in that salt water, and for the goldfields, you get a different set of frequencies for that, which gives you the best detection depth on the targets that are generally in those areas. It can handle the soil better, and the other thing is you get better target ID accuracy, which means you have a better idea of what's going to be underground before you dig it. So as I mentioned earlier, we do use this fully underwater. Now, I've actually scuba dived and snorkeled with this. It does have a waterproof rating down to 3 meters, and it is a super solid construction. Other than its waterproof casing, this coil here has really thick coil tabs, which are never going to break. The whole machine is extremely rugged. In fact, we run the service center here in Australia and we've never had one leaked. So the Legend uses a fully telescopic shaft. And what that means is it shrinks down really small like this, down to 63 centimeters, but also extends the full length so anyone of any height can use it. But it is also, you can easily chuck it in the car, caravanning, take it on holiday and throw it in a backpack. All the Nokta Legend packages come with their own set of Bluetooth wireless headphones. These actually use a low latency protocol, which means that there's next to no latency when you detect a target and when it actually makes a sound. These are really loud, super comfortable, they're foldable, they come with a little leatherette case, and basically mean that you can move around freely when detecting, and they just give excellent audio. The Legend features on-screen target ID, which means that when you detect a metal target, a number's going to come up on the screen, for example 42 or 43 with a $2 coin, and that's going to give you a really good idea of what the target is, obviously. Now, what makes the target ID on the Legend special is that because of that multi-frequency we talked about earlier, we're going to know more accurately what the target is, because this is not 100% accurate, but it is a lot more accurate than your average detector. So you're going to know what it is more of the time, and you're going to be able to reject more junk that you don't want to dig and dig up more stuff that you do. So the Legend features a high quality lithium battery actually built into this control pod here. Now that lasts up to 20 hours runtime of actual detecting, and it's also rechargeable from any USB power outlet. So anywhere you charge your phone at home, in the car, you can also charge it from an external battery, any external battery pack that you charge your phone from, and you can do it while you're actually detecting too. So if you ever forget to charge the machine, you can actually be charging it while you're detecting. So although this does have its own built-in lithium battery, the Legend Pro Pack, if you do get the Pro Pack version of this detector, comes with an external battery pack. Now, I personally use this if I keep this in my car so that when I do forget inevitably to charge my detector, I just bolt this on under the arm cap and plug it in, and it keeps the entire thing, this whole entire system waterproof. You can still dunk it underwater while charging. The Legend actually has a few features that allow you to detect in the dark or in really bright light. So when it's really bright during the middle of the day, I personally just crank up the brightness and you can see those numbers, you can see the whole display easily in really bright, glary conditions. And then when it's dark, I turn this down so I don't ruin my night vision. I can still see it very well at night. And then the other feature is on the front, we actually have an LED flashlight. So that's got me out of trouble on more than one occasion when I forget my head torch. It's not super bright, but again, it's just an awesome backup. Although the Legend is a totally turn on and go detector with its 4 search modes, it does have a huge amount of customization for those people that want to do it. Now, a lot of people just leave it, and they are really well set up, just leave those search modes how they are. And that's definitely how we recommend using it at first. However, once you know exactly what you want to do with it, you can change the machine. So I've just quickly changed it. It took me about 5 seconds, and I've made, it's called discriminated out. I've changed the settings. So this soft drink pull tab is not detected by the detector anymore. However, I can still detect more highly conductive or numbers that come in higher, like a $2 coin or a silver ring like this. So what I can do is when there is a lot of a certain kind of trash, whether it be highly conductive or low conductive like that pull tab from the can, I can choose exactly what I don't want to dig or in an exact range. And some good targets may fall into that range, but you can, when you have some areas that are just so full of pull tabs or other bits of trash, you can ignore them while still maximizing the amount of good things that you find. You can also change the tone. So you can hear each of these targets I'm detecting here. So this is a silver ring, quite a high pitched tone. And then you got a 50 cent, which is going to be a lower tone. And you can customize those tones as well. So there's a lot of features like that you can change. You can make any target you want to be any kind of tone. But again, it's a more advanced setting that we really love, especially as you get more advanced and you're really comfortable with the detector. We definitely recommend starting out just however it is. They work extremely well, but when you want to later, you can customize it exactly how you want. So the last thing that we had to mention is the warranty on this machine. Now, Nokta have included a 3-year warranty on the Legend, which means that no matter where you buy in Australia, it's covered under that warranty. We operate the service center in Australia, and we're happy to say that there's been extremely few repairs needed on these machines. The waterproofing is excellent. We've never had one leak. We've never had an arm cuff break. We've never had a coil break. It's a super solid, rugged machine. Right, catch you on the next video.